I like to pretend every human being I meet that doesn't smell like raunchy ass cheeks takes a shower every day. You know?
Oh, I fucked up. I am on the wrong build. This is not good. I wasn't paying attention, and I am on my raid build.
People you're playing with are like, man, he's got a really interesting build.
Yeah. Fuck, this is... I don't even know if I can heal this on this is...
Probably like tell the group that you're with.
I am just kind of waiting for the inevitable death, and I'll just change.
Me too, buddy, me too. I'm also waiting for the inevitable death.
So I cannot change my build once you're in a Mythic Plus run. You cannot change your build while you're in the dungeon, but like you can just walk out and change it. But yeah. But yeah, this is...
Change your build in the middle of the dungeon.
Because they don't... I think it's probably for MDI. They probably don't want you to like make strategies around changing everyone's build.
But like that would add so much like beauty and complication and strategy. You know? Because all the players would literally be able to use every aspect of their character based on every upcoming...
Yeah, I don't know. But like the thing
probably
is that
actually, you know what, I take that back. It's probably just because they don't want to have to balance the game around the idea that you can change your build on the fly.
there's that, and also like you got to remember there's like an entertainment value with Mythic Plus as well for on the viewer end, right? So watching the team just like
take every 30 seconds, stop and swap their build.
Yeah, that's boring.
But like, if it's about speed though, then they wouldn't want to
That
swap
might not
their build.
yeah, it might not even be faster, right? But who knows?
Yeah, they would only be swapping it in the case that it's like a lot faster.
Yeah, and it might only be like one player, right?
Yeah, and they might be able to do like one pull while they wait on another player to change their stats.
I mean, okay, changing the build only takes like 5 seconds or something.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they could start a pull.
Yeah. So like if it was the healer changing it, yeah, they don't even need to worry about it at all. The healer can just set out for the first like 10 seconds of the pull, doesn't matter. But no, so there isn't like stats that you're picking or anything. It's talents. You can't pick your stats. It's not a thing. But you can make presets, right? The game has built-in presets, so you can just load a preset. But there's a cast. It's like a 5-second cast.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. But you also, in general, even in content that's not locked, so like when you're running a dungeon normally and not Mythic Plus, you can change your shit mid-dungeon. You can even change your spec mid-dungeon if you want in normal stuff. But you can't do it in combat, regardless, right? So...
Jacob, you ever like be trying to rub one out, and you see some gross stuff that just kind of makes you
Like, you
sick
just
a little
stop.
bit.
Yeah. You see some shit, and then you just, like...
Like
You're
the
like, you know what?
realization occurs,
Never mind.
somebody's really into that, and then you're like, ugh.
Yeah. You're just like, never mind. You just put it away, you know, you just stop, yeah. You know what? It's like I've seen enough of the internet today.
Yeah, just go ahead and turn your fucking router off. The whole thing. You're just like, you know what? I think I need to step away from the internet for a while.
Yeah. Wait, I thought we were skipping the dude. Yes, Final Fantasy XI does have a subscription. Yes.
Yeah, it's
But
$30
no, it's the
a
same.
week.
I think it's the same price as Final Fantasy XIV, but
Why the hell would you ever play Final Fantasy XI then?
what do you mean? It's a very different game. It's not like 11 or 14 is just like a better
If you
version
can
of 11
upgrade,
or
I
anything.
know.
Like very
So many damn times, and every
yeah.
damn time, I still don't fucking give a shit.
I mean, I don't know. They're just complete like their gameplay is just not even like the same at all. Like it's not even the same kind of game. Even that's not even close. Because it's not like WoW either. Like because it came out before WoW, so it's not like one of those 3,000 games that copied WoW right after it came out. No, it's like it's very weird and different.
I can't even believe, like, I don't understand why WoW was as popular as it was and still is.
Because it's the first MMO at the time that made steps towards it being a more general audience type thing. Like it, despite what you've seen of vanilla WoW and it still being like very grindy, it was way less grindier than, and it was a lot easier to get into than anything that existed before it. Like
Okay.
the fact that there's almost no punishment for death, and you can't level down. There's no like
Leveling down was just standard fare and other...
yeah. There's no like losing loot from dying or anything. Like yeah, that is it's a generally much more casual game than like what existed before. And also the fact that quests could be soloed, like you could like level to max not playing with really anyone, right? Like obviously that's very slow, never doing dungeons or whatever, but
But either way, I
but like
understand.
you can do it, and the other games you couldn't.
Yeah, I understand your point. It's like more so like you don't. If you just want to finish off the last bit of a level, you don't have to spend an hour getting a party together and all this and all that. You can just go like finish the...
Yeah, and the game, other than outside of doing dungeons, WoW, vanilla WoW actually encouraged you to level alone because you got less EXP for being in a party, which the other game, which was like completely different in the other, I'm comparing to something like EverQuest, right, where that game was
nightmare.
poop sockers everywhere. Nah, but
Dude.
No, 11 is very hard to describe without looking at it. Like it's you move your character around in battles in real time and dodge things and do things like, or like position for like your damage and shit. Like if you're playing like a melee class, you have positions and shit. But it's like it's menu based combat kinda. but it's not turn-based though. It's like it's in real time, but you're like, but you have a resource. Like you have mana or
So basically,
TP.
like Final Fantasy VII, if somebody tried to like convert that really closely to an MMO, but like, you know, maintain the whole like character movement and stuff. That's like really awkward.
Well, you know, it is a menu-based combat, but like you can just make macros, right? So
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
yeah, like I've never played it myself, so it's kind of hard to describe it based off just like the gameplay I've seen.
Yeah.
It's like so you like target an enemy, and you have a menu, and it's like, yeah, think of something like Final Fantasy VII, like the original FF7, right? But you still have to like position your character, and also it's in real time. Like I said, it's in real time, but I guess the difference is that it's not something like DMC where you're like mashing face buttons and putting in combos and shit like that, right? You're like selecting your skill from a menu. There's no GCD or anything like that, right? It's just that you can't just spam one ability completely because you have resources, right? You have like mana or technical points and stuff like that. Final Fantasy XIV used to have TP, but it was basically like mana for melee classes. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea when I want to play it. It's, I don't know, just so busy with WoW, and it's not exactly gonna slow down. Like we're right at the tail end of the season, and then there's gonna be the next season coming out, and then there's gonna be all this new shit for me to do. But yeah, the plan with 11 anyways, whenever we do play it, is just like, I think the game codes come with a month. We play that like month, and then probably that's it. Unless if I really, really like get into it, which I just don't really think I'll get so into it where I'll immediately want to buy another month, but who knows. Oh, Wyatt, you know what's on
Mhm.
sale?
These
Um,
nuts.
they have like ESO on sale. That's all.
Yeah, I've been
You can
eyeballing
get
it.
everything but the newest expansion that's not out yet for like $15, $18,
Oh,
something
that's
like
really
that.
cool.
It's not bad.
That's pretty cool, man.
Oh my god.
Are you going to buy it?
I don't know.
Probably not.
I don't know. I still have a $20 gift card just sitting on my account. I
Yeah.
could,
Well, maybe you should
but I'm not
buy
sure if I
it.
want to. Because what I was planning on spending that on is the Elden Ring DLC, so...
Well, maybe you should buy it. Because let
Which
me tell you something, if you buy it, I'll get it. And then we can play ESO together. Which ESO was kind of fun, but really boring if you play it by yourself.
yeah, I don't know.
Yep, whatever you do, I'll do. You don't buy it, I don't buy it. You buy it, I buy it.
Oh, they're yeah, it'll be okay.
Dude, I wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Grab my glasses. I'm out the door. I'm gonna hit this city. Jacob, you should drink some silver sulfadiazine.
Some what?
Silver sulfadiazine. You know?
No, I don't know.
It's an antiseptic cream. Not antiseptic. Antibiotic. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's an antibiotic cream. And it's as is inferred by the phrase antibiotic, it works against bacteria.
Okay, actually, I kind of need to focus for the rest of this.
Okay, I'll chill. Are you done?
No.
Okay. Well, I just need to say score. I just found $7.
Nice. Okay. Whew.